Whenever I work with the directors, they are creators, and so first initially I tell them that I'm a stupid sir, I ask stupid questions, so please be with me. So just to, because they shouldn't think that he's interfering so much, because it is not my intention. So I want to share whatever thoughts I have. So I go there and I tell them, and then because the trust is most important when we are on the set. They trust me and I trust them. So to make the place very comfortable, if I'm comfort there, so that I can think so much, I can be free, I can work free, so to create that create the atmosphere, because if I there in the atmosphere only, I can think something to execute the scene, I can come up with some idea, because the scene is there in the paper, and then if I'm just doing that scene means it is my director's scenes. Suppose if I'm scene is there in the paper, and then if I put my perspective means that becomes my scene, then I own the scene, so my mind gets freedom. So I don't need to keep episode to that. நான் யாரையும் சார்தில்லை, I'm not அப்படி இல்லை, என்னோட சீன் ஆகிடும் போது that I get a freedom to express there. I give a freedom to my mind to express. That's thing. So
that's what gives us. Vijay, நீங்க நிறைய characters பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, but they say films have a huge impact in our society. Today, in today's times, we are fighting for gender equality. We are fighting for LGBTQ community. You do a film, you play a character, Shilpa, which fetched you the National Award as the Best Actor. Super deluxe.
thank you.
And again, that film has a very lasting impact on the one section of society where predominantly many of us are not yet ready to accept it. We still look down upon them. But you played a character with aplomb, and Shilpa had life. She had her emotions right in place. She had to fight for it. I mean, how could you play that? Because cinema, generally what we see is when it comes to transgender, it becomes a very caricated characters. You make fun of them. You utilize them only to provide some kind of a comic relief. But here, a very youth-loved hero plays Shilpa, and he doesn't make a caricature, but he gives that life to that role. What impact you created with that role? Yes, we want to know how you prepared to play Shilpa. What made you accept to play Shilpa? And what kind of an impact you have left in the hearts and minds emotionally of the transgenders?
You. Always, whenever somebody asks questions of Super Deluxe, I start with thanks to Tyagaraja Kumaraja. That his mind is he's as a person also, he's one of the greatest person I ever met in my life. I respect him and love him so much. It just happened, Kumaraja sir one day came to my office, and he wanted to ask my date for, he wanted to produce his friend's film. So for me as a lead, he came to ask for my dates. Then I won't tell you, his first film Aranegandam, that time I was a dubbing artist. I got my dubbing card because I didn't get the confidence that I'll become an actor one day. So I thought I don't want to leave the cinema. So I became a dubbing union member. So at that time I went for Aranegandam dubbing. It's a crowd only. There's a scene, how to correct aunties. There's a scene was there. When I saw the scene, I felt the scene is very boring. Who's this director? I don't like this director. And then in the middle of the dubbing, because we are crowd, we are filling up the crowd. So there are, and when we do dubbing for the crowd, means there will be 10-12 people are there in the dubbing room. We do dubbing, like samosa, like that. Only we do. You know the terms for them. So I thought the scene is very boring, so I don't want to be here. So I told them I have to pick up my daughter from the school. I am leaving. So I left that dubbing room and left. Once the movie is released, then I saw the film. The film is so fantastic. I loved it. Then I sincerely wanted to work on his film, but I don't know how to ask. So one day when he came, and then I suddenly asked, "Sir, do you have anything for me, sir? I want to work with you, sir." Then his intention was not to tell me also. Okay, I'll tell you one. You can say immediately no. I'm just telling you. So at that time, I think maybe 15-20 minutes, he narrated this Shilpa only, not about super, only Shilpa only. In that there is a dialogue is there. நம்ம இந்த மாதிரி செருப்பு போடும்போது சில சமயம் காலை மாற்றி போட்டுருக்கோம் இல்லையா, அந்த மாதிரி என்னோட உடம்பை மாற்றி போட்டாங்க, அப்பா சரி பண்ணிக்கிட்டேன் அப்படின்னு அது ஒரு dialogue. That was, I impressed by that dialogue so much, and then I told him, "Sir, I want to act in this." Then he said, no, you take 1 week time. I said, "No, sir, I want to act, sir." "So you take 2 days." "No, sir, I want to act, sir. Please give me a chance." Because the only reason is because it is Kumar Raja, he can bring the best out of me, and then he can present me in a so well. I didn't have a trust on me. I trust Kumar Raja so much. Then I get into the project. Then first 10 days initially we shot, and then something didn't happen. Then me Kumar Raja sir, one day we met. Okay, we postponing this cinema, this episode for one. After later we'll shoot. Then he said, I was afraid, sir. He said, because of my acting that you throw me out. No, some issues, but we'll shoot it again. Then we reshot it again. We started in 2016, and then again we reshoot in 2017. We had a plan is that if Vijay Sethupathi become a transgender, what will happen? We approached in that way, and that's how it happened. And this is the reason. And then just because of Kumar Raja, and then as initially I told, because of the script, the way he written was excellent. That's all.
Vijay, but I'm sure after the film, a lot of people from the different community would have come and spoken to you. Because generally we see that when you see that somebody understands their pain, somebody understands the emotions they go through, they are outcasted from the society, they are disowned by the family, and here you played the character with aplomb. I mean, it fetched you the national award. The transgender community, did they reach out to you?
Actually, to be true is, some people they got angry on us that we did something wrong. So it was portrayed like that. And then some people they loved it. Some people they misunderstood it. And that time we got a call. They scolded me also, me and Kumar Raja also. So that's what happened. Some people they appreciate also. It both happened that time.
I think that's the way of life. In every positive there's a negative, in every negativity there's a positivity. But I think we should just look at the positive side, because I think that's one of the finest performances.
The intention is, our intention is
exactly.
Like the end of the last, the kids say no. நீ ஆம்பளை வேணாரு பொம்பளையா வேணாரு ஆனா எங்க கூட இரு. That's what matters. And then the one more dialogue is there. என்னடா உங்க அப்பா அம்மா மாதிரி ட்ரெஸ் பண்ணி, அது எங்க அப்பாவோட ஸ்டைல்ரா. I just asked, I asked Kumar sir how you wrote the dialogue. And then there is a lot of dialogues. நான் எனக்கு பிடிச்ச மாதிரி முடிவு வெட்டிக்கிட்டேன், எனக்கு பிடிச்ச மாதிரி நகத்தை வெட்டிக்கிட்டேன், இல்லை என்ன என் தப்பு இருக்குன்னு. நீ சொல்கிறது தான் நியாயம் தான், ஆனால் நியாயம் வேறு நடைமுறை வேறு இல்லை அப்படின்னு அந்த பாட்டி சொல்கிற டைலாகு. ஸோ தேர் ஆர் லாட் ஆஃப் பிளேசஸ் வேர் that we are very sincere, and then our intention is good, so I thought people will understand one day. That's what we had.
Fantastic, and congratulations for your national award.
Thank you so much.
And before I go for my next question, I have to do something, otherwise எனக்கு வந்து I missed out on something இருக்கும். Can I have you here? இப்போ ஒன்றும் ஆகாது, nothing will happen to him. What is this, Vijay? From an intense Shilpa to Ramachandran of 96. What did you do to prepare for that role, who's so natural There's a story which happens in one night, and all of us could connect with it because it was about reunion from your school. We all go through these crushes in school and love. Oh, this is my first love. This is my school crush. All that. Haven't we all been through it? I don't hear it. I like that. And how many of you see yourself as Ramachandra in 96? Wait. என்னடா ரொம்ப நல்லவங்களா இருக்கீங்க. Yeah, you still miss your Janu? I like it.
தம்பி
அது அப்புறம் வரலாம்.
இது நம்ம என்ன மாஸ்டர் கிளாஸ் சொல்லி கூட்டு வந்திருக்கோம். மரியாதையாக இடம் நான் வந்து ஜென்ரலாக என்னோட இன்டர்வியூனா நான் வந்து சும்மா ஜாலியாக பேசுவேன். ஐயோ ஏதோ கிளாஸ் விட்டேன் பயந்து பேசிட்டேன்.
இல்லை விஜய்,
எல்லா இடத்துலையும் மசாலா எதிர்பார்த்தேன் என்ன பார்த்தோம்.
இல்லை. Now tell me, that movie again was one of your best. Now அந்த ஏன்னா ரொம்ப இன்டென்ஸ் கேரக்டர் பண்றீங்க, விக்ரம் வேதா பண்றீங்க, அங்கிருந்து ஷில்பா பண்றீங்க, தென் இங்க பார்த்தா ராமச்சந்திரன் பண்றீங்க, and everything is just normal for you. உங்களுக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஸ்கூல் டேஸ்ல ஜானு அந்த மாதிரி இருந்திருக்காங்க?
அது ஐயோ இல்லை எப்பயுமே வந்து அந்த சாரி ஐ எம் டாக்கிங் தமிழ். ஓகே, இட்ஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் லைக் தட்ஸ் an alarm, like okay, you become a teenager when you fell in love with a girl, when you like some girl in your class or somewhere. No, it's like a time that you understood that season has come in your life. So that happened to me so many times. That Ramachandran is still alive. I still fall in love. When I play that role, especially, don't think that every time talking about my directors, because of them only it is happening. Because the Prema has written the script. First time when I read it, it was beautiful, so beautiful. So everything is very clear. So Ramachandran, I touched the Ramachandran who was in the 10th standard, who was in the 6th standard, 5th standard, and then now standard. Whatever, because it is there always. We like somebody where we can't go and express. We love someone, but the love is there. No sir, if the love is in a glass, it should never fulfill, sir. There should be always a balance. The balance is very good. If it is completed, then there is no purpose of. So always be in a thirst of love is nice. So that Ramachandran is a very great personality. I love that person so much. And then I just enjoyed being Ramachandran. See, only we actors get at the age of. Now I'm 44. It's like 5-6 years before. Say about 38, 37. At the age of 38, and I can feel my butterfly on my stomach, that's a great feel, right? So there are some moments in my films that I don't know, I don't feel like acting. I be there and then